Well, it's Rome. It's 75 degrees here in Lexington, Kentucky, as the rain has passed us, and we shouldn't get any more rain until later tonight. And it's time for baseball. Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Tressler, and it's time for Lexington Legends Baseball. The Legends welcome in the Long Island Ducks for a three-game series beginning tonight through Sunday. That game on Sunday will be a 2:05 start. Tonight and tomorrow are going to be 6:35 starts. Let me give you the starting lineup first for the Long Island Ducks. They're actually managed by Wally Backman, who was a player for the New York Mets and was part of that 1986 World Series Mets team. And he has been the manager for several years now for the Long Island Ducks. And here's the starting lineup for those Ducks. Batting first, playing left field, number 13, L.J. Mazzilli. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 2, Joe DiCarlo. Batting third, playing center field, number 33, Alejandro Diaza. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 26, Sam Travis. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, I don't want to mess his name up, Davinson Romero. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 15, Dustin Woodcock. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 1, Vladimir Frias. Batting eighth and catching, number 27, Austin Rye. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 11, Kevin Watley. Pitching on the mound tonight, Stephen Tarpley, the former New York Yankee and New York Met pitcher. You'll see a lot of sinkers and curveballs from him. He's got a great fastball, mid-90s, 91 to 94 miles an hour when he really gets it going. And now starting up lineup for your Lexington Legends. Batting first, playing center field, number 1, Boog Powell. Batting second, playing second base, number 15, Tillman Pugh. Batting third, left fielder, number 24, Courtney Hawkins. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 13, Isaiah Tejeda. Batting fifth and designated hitting, number 5, Jordani Valdesman. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 22, Montreal Marshall. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 27, Philip Irvin. Batting eighth and catching, number 27, Rusber Estrada. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 18, Manuel Geraldo. And the starting pitcher tonight, making his second start as a Lexington legend, number 16, Wes Albert. You see both managers down there. That's Wally Backman on the left of your screen and P.J. Phillips on the right, the manager of the Legends, and also the younger brother of Brandon Phillips. The umpiring crew there with his back to us will be the home plate umpire, Chris Wood. Greg Losh to your right, and then third base umpire Lyle Travis standing straight ahead of the home plate umpire there. Those are the starting lineups. We're just about ready for the national anthem, and we'll come back for that. Thank you for joining us. This is Lexington Legends Baseball on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel.
going to stop you on a rundown or is it?
Howard hits this one, rocket, and diving catch.
They're going to throw home, he's safe. The throw to first, he's safe. Throw to first, that's laced right at the second baseman. Wave us up, one, over to first, double play. There's a little bouncer to second, nope, stay in shape. This is a little bouncer, going to be a tough play. And they lose it, and he's going to be safe, and the run's going to score. 2-2 pitch. Hit well. Hit deep. Hit high. It's fair. It's gone. Home run.
It's 76 degrees. It is muggy and overcast here in Lexington, Kentucky. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, I should say, as we begin Lexington Legends baseball. As the Legends start a 3-game series and welcome in the Long Island Ducks. The Ducks are managed by former New York Met star and World Series champion in 1986, Wally Backman. Lexington Legends, P.J. Phillips, the younger brother of Brandon Phillips, managing the Legends. It's a 3-game series. We're only in the second half now, 3 games in. The Legends, 3 games in, or actually the Ducks, 3 games in here in the Northern Division are 0-2. They lost their first 2 games to begin, I should say, the second half. Some teams are 3 games in, but the Ducks are 2 in. The Legends are 2 games in at 1-1. Wes Albert on the mound for the Lexington Legends, and he's going to face off against L.J. Mazzilli, who will lead off for the Long Island Ducks. I'm Steve Tressler. Welcome, everybody. And it's time for Lexington Legends baseball, and we are ready to go. And so is Albert. Here comes the first pitch. I want to welcome you all to the broadcast. Jackson, hello. Eric Tyler, hello. Welcome. And we want to welcome all of you for joining us for Lexington Legends baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike now from Wes Albert to L.J. Mazzilli. Overcast day here in Lexington. Mazzilli, 228 batting average, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs on the season. This pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Wes Albert played his college ball at Lee University. This pitch is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cleveland University in Cleveland, Tennessee. And this one outside corner, did he go? And first base umpire said no, he didn't. So the count goes full 3-2 now to Mazzilli. Hello to Ashley. Let's go Legends indeed. And he struck him out. Mazzilli will go down looking as Albert fires in an 89-mile-per-hour fastball that goes right by him. And there's 1 out. Now, Joe DiCarlo will step in. He's the designated hitter tonight. DiCarlo usually an infielder. First pitch to him is a strike. The Ducks have 9 players on their roster with Major League Baseball experience. And this one in there again, strike 2. 0-2 quickly here. Wes Albert really moving along here. He's got a pretty quick pace as a pitcher, not a lot of time between pitches. And this one just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But several people on this roster with Major League experience, including the starting pitcher tonight, Stephen Tarpley. And this one, he tried for the corner there and didn't get it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DiCarlo, 297 batting average, a home run and 24 RBIs, 800 OPS. This one fouled out. And count stays solid. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The rain really cooled things off. It was around 87 degrees before the rain came in. And he's going to strike him out looking, the second in a row, and the second in a row to go down looking at a pitch. And that time it was an 82-mile-an-hour changeup from Albert that got him. So 2 up, 2 down, just like you planned it. Alejandro De Aza steps up to the plate here. De Aza, one of those guys on the roster that has Major League Baseball experience. First pitch here is going to be outside for ball 1. Alejandro batting .322, and he hits this one into right field. And charging it and picking up is Irvin. And he'll throw it in, and that'll be the first hit of the night. De Aza made his Major League debut with the Florida Marlins. Or I think he was drafted by the Marlins, I want to say, but maybe made his debut with the Boston Red Sox. But he's 38 years old, still getting after it. His last year, he was in the major leagues. I believe he was with the Nationals back in 2017. Now Sam Travis steps in. He's the first baseman. He's also a former major leaguer. And the first pitch to him is outside. So far this year, Travis batting .312, 8 home runs, 54 RBIs. Swing and a miss here. 1 ball, 1 strike to Travis now. Travis played his college ball not far from here, folks. He played at Indiana University. He's a Hoosier. Drafted in 2014 by the Boston Red Sox in the second round. And the 1-1's outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Travis played for the Mariners at one point, the Boston Red Sox at one point. Here's the 2-1 from Albert. And he'll rip this one to third. Montrell Marshall smothers it, fires to first, and that's the inning, folks. We're headed to the bottom half of the first. No score in Lexington yet. Legends coming up right after this. Welcome back to Lexington Legends Baseball here at Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm Steve Tressler. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We are ready for the bottom half of the first. Boog Powell will start things off, followed by Tillman Pugh, who's in the on-deck circle, and Courtney Hawkins, your home run leader in the Atlantic League, will be in the hole here. Starting pitcher tonight, Stephen Tarpley for the Long Island Ducks, and if you Google Stephen Tarpley, you'll see that he's also one of those guys that has some experience in the big leagues. Throws a lot of sinkers, a lot of curveballs, fastball around 92 miles an hour. Made his major league debut with the New York Yankees. First pitch in there, fastball, 89 miles an hour, strike one to Powell. He also played for the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. A lot of people think he's probably going to get back to the majors at some point. Swing and a miss here from Powell, another fastball, and quickly the count 0-2. Powell batting right at 300, 7 home runs and 25 RBIs. He has really come on strong here. The Legends as a team have come on strong. This one in there, just missing, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here, I'd say in the last 20 games, with the exception of the series with the Genomes, they've come on really strong. The Genomes are a team that just seems to have their number sometimes, but with everyone else, the Legends are doing their thing. I mean, they took 2 of 3 from the Gastonia Honey Hunters in Gastonia, so they're playing good baseball. They took 2 of 3 from the Dirty Birds, and P.J. Phillips has said that he's ready to get things going with this team and get them all to start playing some good baseball, especially in the second half. And the 2-2 pitch is lined into right center field. Powell turns for first, goes to second, the throw comes, and he's going to be standing up with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the first. So Boog Powell's bat continues to stay hot as he takes a 2-2 pitch to right center in the gap and gets a 2-bagger out of it. And now Tillman Pugh steps in, the right fielder. Pugh batting .263, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs. One on, nobody out. Here at Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We do appreciate it. Out of the stretch now. And Pugh takes his first pitch and hits a rocket up the middle to center field. Powell's going to make a turn at third, and he's going to score. No throw comes, and Tillman Pugh drives in the first run of the game, and the Legends are on the board. Courtney Hawkins comes up. The big man with 25 home runs so far in 68 games. That's the league lead in the Atlantic League here. Courtney Hawkins, to put it lightly, is Major League Baseball talent ready. He is ready to join the team. I think he could make a contribution at that level. He is hitting really well in this level. He's batting .311 with 25 home runs, 65 RBIs, an on-base plus slugging percentage of over 1,000. No balls, 1 strike. Facing Stephen Tarpley, the former New York Yankee. Tarpley went to Gilbert High School. This one inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The fastball that time, 90 miles an hour from Tarpley. One ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Tillman Pugh at first base. Hawkins at the plate, 1-1. Tarpley from the stretch. Fires, swing and a miss from Hawkins. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Good pitch by Tarpley there. That was a sinker he likes to throw. He's got a really good curveball, really good sinkers. Matter of fact, 40% of the time you'll see curveballs from him, and the other 40% you'll see sinkers. And then the fastball and the changeup are the other 20%. And now he'll throw over to first, the lefty. checking his runner at first. This is the first of a 3-game series with the Long Island Ducks here at Wild Health Field in Lexington. Tomorrow night, first pitch 6:35. Sunday, a 2:05 first pitch game. Should be sunny and hot on Sunday. Tomorrow, a little bit of the same tomorrow, a little bit of an overcast. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tarpley taking a long time, so Hawkins will step out of the box. Great job this week by Tom Zilla calling the game Wednesday, and then last night, great job by Michael Watkins on the Thursday night game. Hawkins hits a liner, and it goes into the stands foul, so the count will stay at 1-2. All the legends down there at their dugout standing up on the railing. Here's the 1-2 from Tarpley once again. From the stretch, fires outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Legends 1-1 here in the second half. 1 win, 1 loss. Finished the first half 23-43. Very atypical of this team that's won the last 3 championships, or last 3 times they've been in a league, they've won the championship. This one, chopped down the third base side, goes foul by Hawkins. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hawkins will come back to the plate. There's a good look at the catcher. That's Austin Rye, the catcher for the Long Island Ducks. We do want to say welcome to all of you that have joined the broadcast here on YouTube, especially if you're a Long Island Ducks fan. We welcome you as well. 2-2 here to Hawkins. Tarpley winds, fires. Hawkins hits this up the middle. It's a double play ball. They touch the bag at second, throw to first. And a good job there by the second baseman to pull off the double play. That was Vladimir Frias. Isaiah Tejeda steps up to the plate for the first time tonight. .250 average, 12 home runs, 40 RBIs. Tejeda's come on as of late. He's had a couple multiple home run games here lately. I'd say he's had 2 multiple home run games in the last 2 weeks. When he's hot, he is hot. Here comes the first pitch to Tejeda. And he hits this one up into the air, and it'll sail behind us. Foul for strike 1. Legends lead here early, 1-0. Boog Powell doubled, and Tillman Pugh knocked him in. So Pugh gets the RBI. Powell gets the run scored in the double. Tejeda steps in, the 0-1. Tarpley from the stretch, kicks and fires. And that one just missing. 91-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tarpley was playing AAA ball in Syracuse in the Mets organization before he came over here to play for the Ducks. This one, breaking ball misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. A lot of players, some anyway, I won't say a lot, some will actually come to the Atlantic League since they are a partner of Major League Baseball and showcase themselves here a little better because they'll have more time on the field. This one, chopped foul. And a fan reached out and grabbed that one. There you go. That's the bachelor party down there. Looks like he got a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Tejeda steps back in the box against Tarpley. Here's the 2-2. And a little excuse me swing from Tejeda, and that one goes foul. Tejeda, along with several other players from the Dominican Republic on this Lexington Legends team. Tejeda from Santo Domingo. Here's the 2-2. And Tejeda hits this one. It's a pop-up in a shallow right. They may or may not get to this one, and they do not. It hits the turf over there and goes back into foul territory over into the seats. And that little guy is going to get the second foul ball of the night for himself as he goes up onto the patio, but that young lady gives it to him, and that's an excited kid right there. 2 foul balls in a row. So Tarpley steps back up on the mound, 2-2. Swing and a miss there, so he'll go down swinging on strikes, and that'll end the first inning. The Legends get on the board. They lead 1-0. I want to thank all of you for joining the broadcast, and Fractional Diamond, that means you, and you're here for Estrada, and he's behind the plate tonight. We'll be right back with Legends Baseball right after this. Welcome back to Wild Hill Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Legends take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Ducks coming up here. Their second time coming to bat. Davidson Romero steps in, 263 batting average, 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. The new catcher for the Legends. Strike 1 to Romero. New catcher, Rusbin Estrada. Make sure I'm saying that right. Rusbin Estrada. This one missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hello to L.A. joining us from Jalisco, Mexico. Here's the 0-2. And they got him. The breaking ball froze up Romero. And Wes Albert is throwing the ball really well tonight. That's the 3rd strikeout tonight, and also the 3rd strikeout where the batter freezes up on the pitch and they go down looking. Estrada used to play for the Augusta Green Jackets. Made a great name for himself. First pitch here to Dustin Woodcock, fouled off. Strike 1. Dustin Woodcock, number 15, the right fielder. Vladimir Frias on deck. Austin Rye, the catcher in the hole. Nobody on, 1 out. Here's the 0-1 to Woodcock. 1 ball, 1 strike. Overcast day in Lexington, Kentucky. Lots of rain all day today until about 4 o'clock. And the rain went away, and it stayed overcast. This one hit up the middle by Woodcock, and he'll be on base with a single. Boog Powell picks it up and throws it in. So 1 on, 1 out for the Ducks. Vladimir Frias, the second baseman, steps in. Frias, a .241 batter. The switch hitter has 2 home runs and 25 RBIs. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the second here. First pitch. And misses the corner. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss here, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Vladimir Frias steps back in. And he pops this one up high into the sky, shallow left field. And Hawkins runs in and calls off the shortstop, Geraldo, and makes a catch for out number 2. So 1 on, 2 outs. And Austin Rye, the catcher, steps in. And here's Austin Rye, the catcher. He steps in, 2 outs, 1 on. And Albert will throw over to first base and try to keep Woodcock there. Austin Rye, .212 batting average. 3 home runs, 23 RBIs. Fastball misses outside. Austin was a third-round draft pick out of college. He played at Washington for the Huskies. Born in Berkeley, California. Runner goes. The throw down to second. They got him, and that'll end the inning, folks. So Austin Rye will have to finish his at-bat in the top of the third as Woodcock is thrown out trying to steal second. His hand came off the bag, and they got him. Legends coming up here in the bottom of the second. They lead 1-0. We'll be right back with more Lexington Legends baseball on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. Jordani Valdespie will start off the bottom half of the second for the Lexington Legends. They lead here early, 1-0 over the Long Island Ducks. He steps in, 375 batting average on the season. And he looks at the first pitch just outside. Ball 1, 90-mile-an-hour pitch there, fastball. Tarpley on the mound for the Ducks there. You get a look at him, number 36, former New York Yankee, New York Met, Miami Marlins. Lefty throws this one, and the curveball gets him and freezes him up there as it looks like it was going right at Jordani, but curved right over the plate for strike one. 1-1. Here's a 1-1. He kicks and fires, and that one does almost hit him, and he gets out of the box in time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Welcome to everybody that's joined the broadcast, watching us on YouTube Live. We appreciate you tuning in to the game tonight. Even if you're a Ducks fan, we're not going to hate on you. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you with us. It is perfect Duck weather here. Swing and a miss here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's been rainy and it's overcast. And they're going to try to paddle their way to a win, I'm sure. Two balls, 2 strikes. The Ducks are managed by the swing and a miss there, and he'll go down swing. Ducks are managed by former big leaguer Wally Backman of the 86 Mets, the World Series team. That was a great team, too. I mean, the 86 Mets, you had Gary Carter behind the plate, Keith Hernandez catching. You had Mookie Wilson in the outfield. Who else was on that team? Ray Knight was third base. Who was a shortstop for the 86 Mets? Strawberry was on that team. Dwight Gooden. First pitch in there, strike 1 to Montrell Marshall. Marshall, 252 batting average. And that one in there for strike 2. 0-2 to Marshall. Yeah, Lenny Dykstra was on that team. Wally Backman. Here's the 0-2 to Marshall. Swing and a miss, and 3 pitches, and Marshall goes down swinging. And that's out number 2. Both pitchers now with 3 strikeouts apiece. What's interesting about it is the Ducks that have gone down looking, and the Legends have gone down swinging. Phillip Ervin stepping in, the right fielder for the Lexington Legends. 243 average, 6 home runs, 30 RBIs. And he'll face Tarpley the first time tonight. And here's the first pitch. And he'll swing and rocket this one down the third base side foul for strike 1. Trying to remember all those players on that 86 Mets team. I mean, Wally Backman is the coach here for the Long Island Ducks, so we're trying to remember all of his teammates from that great 86 team that won the World Series. Was that the Buckner? Was that the Buckner series? Yeah, that was. Bill Buckner. He had the ball go through his legs. That one in there. Now the 86 Mets team was one of the best teams ever. They had 1-1 to Irvin. They had a 108-win season. Anytime a team wins over 100 games, when you have a 162-game season, I mean, that's phenomenal, really. I remember Davey Johnson managed that team. This one fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Irvin. You know what? George Foster. He was on there, wasn't he? George Foster from the Big Red Machine. That was like one of his last really great years. I remember because I had his baseball card that year. Yeah. This one fouled off by Irvin again. Count stays 1-2. Rafael Santana, that's right. All right, you're pulling them up here. Kevin Mitchell, yep. Howard Johnson, that's right. Remember that name. This one missing outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ron Darling, that was a good one. Boy, you talk about a good reliever. Did Franco play for them that year? Yep. Jesse Orozco, sure. No, they say he didn't go around, so 3 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, that was close, too. At the wrong angle, it would look like a strikeout. Counts full. Mario Soto was on that team, wasn't he? The former Reds pitcher. I think he was on there. Full count here to Irvin. Deep left field. Going back to the wall. It's caught. That was so deflating, everyone. I am so sorry. I thought Irvin had one. Well, that'll be the last out of the inning. We're headed to the third. Still Legends, 1-0. Welcome back to Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. 1-0 Legends. We begin the top of the third. And Austin Rye will come back up to the plate. Dustin Woodcock was thrown out in the middle of his at-bat when there was 2 balls, no strikes. First pitch to him, he hits over to short. Geraldo grabs it, fires to first. Tejeda snags that, or excuse me, Geraldo snags that, and that's out number 1. Well, I tell you what, that was such a close shot for Phillip Irvin. I thought that was gone. He was inches from a home run as the left fielder there, Mazzilli, caught it at the back of the warning track. And the first pitch here to Watley, fouled off, strike 1, the shortstop. Oh, 0-1, Wes Albert delivers. This one just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. "32 pitches tonight through 2 1/3. 19 strikes. This one popped up into the air by Watley. It's sailing foul. Marshall giving chase underneath it and makes a great catch over there. As Marshall does a fantastic job defensively at third base. He has proven himself a good defender. Now we're at the top of the order now for the Ducks as L.J. Mazzilli comes back up. He went down looking the first time up on a strike 3 call. First pitch, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, chopper to short, picked up, fired to first, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, and Albert heads to the dugout, and his team backed him up, and they did their job as well. He's got 3 strikeouts, 35 pitches so far. 21 have been strikes, and through 3, Legends 1, Ducks nothing. Legends coming up here, bottom of the 3rd, right after this. Welcome back to Wild Health Field. Rusmeris Estrada comes up for his first at-bat as a Lexington Legend. I believe it's his first at-bat, is it? How many times has he batted? Oh, yeah? Let me take a look at that. He's had a couple at-bats, apparently. And the first pitch to him misses. Ball 1. That was a fastball, 89 miles an hour. At least 4 times. So Estrada steps in, 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, 4 plate appearances so far. And he'll hit this one. A chopper over to third. Grabbed, fired to first. And that's out number 1. Manuel Geraldo, the shortstop, coming to the plate now. Geraldo, 269 batting average, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. Another one of those guys that has really started to come on as of late. First pitch missing, high, ball 1. Geraldo hits this one, another chopper to third, picked up and fired to first. And that was easy out for Romero. Boy, he's got a strong arm over there, doesn't he? I mean, he made those throws look like nothing. Davidson Romero. Yeah, he's got a good arm over there, Hugh. I mean, he's making those throws look so simple. Looks like he's barely throwing the ball. If I tried to throw that thing, I'd have to put a stamp on it. Boog Powell comes back to the plate. He doubled his first time up. 303 batting average for Powell. Looks at a first pitch strike there. That was his 12th double of the season. This one too close for comfort. Did you like that 80s reference, Dave? This one too close for comfort. Turns away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Was it Valerie Bertinelli? No, she wasn't on that, was she? She was on 8 is Enough, right? Which one was she on? Fouls this one off. What was she too close for comfort? 1 day at a time. That's right. One ball, 2 strikes. Tarpley fires. Swing and a miss. And that'll end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. We're headed to the 4th. Legends 1, the Ducks nothing. We'll be back with more Legends baseball right here on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. Welcome back to Lexington, Kentucky's Wild Health Field. The Legends with a 1-0 lead as we begin the 4th inning, and it's time for 4th inning trivia, folks. 4th inning trivia. Who holds the National League record for most times being hit by a pitch? What batter holds the National League and the American League record? There's one person that holds the National League, one that holds the American League. Who holds the record in each league for being hit by pitches? I'll let you think that over. I'll let you think that one over, and we'll be right for a career. First pitch swung on there, strike 1. Joe DiCarlo, first time up, actually went down looking on strikes. What player was hit the most by a pitch in the National League and in the American League? It is a different person. This one missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 by Albert, fouled off, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the American League record is held by Don Baylor. He was hit 286 times in his career. And the National League record, or 267 times by Baylor, the National League record is Craig Biggio. Biggio was hit 285 times in his career. So another strikeout there for Albert. And the second time Joe DiCarlo goes down. Carlo goes down swinging this time. Last time he went down looking. Alejandro De Aza And the first pitch to him misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Deaza, the 38-year-old from the Dominican Republic. Born in 1984. Drafted by the Florida Marlins in the 3rd round. Fouled off. Which list? I can pull it up. 2 balls, 1 strikes now to Deaza. And this one rocketed up the middle, but stopped and fired to first, and that's out number 2. Great play over there by Manuel Geraldo as he fires to Tejeda for the 2nd out of the inning. Well, you know, Dan Dreesen in 1980 was never hit by a pitch. How about that? Pete Rose, when he played for Philadelphia, was never hit. Now, that's hard to believe. Second time up for Travis. First time up, Travis grounded to third base, grounded out. And this one in there, strike 1. 1-1 fastball, 90 miles an hour. One to Deaza. He hits this one deep center field, going back to the wall is Boog Powell, and makes a jumping catch into the wall for the final out of the inning. Great defensive play by the center fielder for the Lexington Legends. As you watch the replay, Powell goes back, jumps right into the Black Diamond pest control sign. And he got rid of that, Roach. And by Roach, I did not mean Sam Travis. I meant the baseball. We're going to the break. Legends 1, Ducks nothing. We'll be back bottom of the 4th right after this. Welcome back to Lexington's Wild Health Field. Lexington Legends lead the Ducks here 1-0 as we begin the bottom of the 4th. Tillman Pugh steps in for the 2nd time to face Stephen Tarpley from the Ducks, the left-hander. First pitch is just missing, ball 1. Tillman Pugh singled to center his first time at the plate in the first inning. That single drove in Boog Powell for the only run of the game thus far. Here's the 1-0. And he chops this one, a ground ball to short. Shortstop picks it up, fires to first, and that's out number 1. Easy work for Kevin Watley over there at first base for the Ducks. Bottom of the fourth trivia question. Who holds the Major League record for most home runs in any month during a season by a switch hitter? Most home runs during a season by any hitter. A switch hitter. Most home runs in any month of ever in Major League Baseball. Who hit the most home runs in a month by a switch hitter in baseball? Here's your clue. The American League guy, you could guess if you really think about it. The National League guy, you wouldn't really get it right away. American League. Courtney Hawkins back to the plate now. Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle hit 16 home runs in May of 1956. Then 40 years later, Ken Caminiti, 14 home runs in August of 96. And this pitch, check swing by Hawkins. He didn't go. 2 balls, no strikes. Especially in August. 2 balls, no strikes to the home run leader in the Atlantic League. And this is a shot deep left field. Is it going to stay fair? No, it doesn't. Wow. He hit that 400 feet foul. If he straightens that out, folks, that ball would have hit the Ford sign in left field. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hawkins almost daring Tarpley to throw that pitch again. And this one inside, fastball, 90 miles an hour. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 from Tarpley. This one misses outside, and Hawkins will get on base by way of a walk here. Isaiah Tejeda. He went down on strikes his first time up swinging. Coming back up to the plate. Tarpley so far 50 pitches, 31 of those have been strikes. So 4th inning, 50 pitches, not bad. This one outside, ball 1. Now here's a trivia question for you that you might get here. How about the most home runs ever in 1 month by a rookie for the National League and a rookie for the American League? Most home runs ever by a rookie in any month. Chopper over to short. Watley makes a sliding grab, does a fantastic job of getting that ball before it goes into the outfield, but loses footing on that turf. So Tejeda, the benefactor of a wet field this time, as Watley slips, loses footing after he makes the grab over there. And I tell you what, that was a great defensive play. He was just not able to keep his footing to make that first throw to second on what could have been a double play ball. So 2 on, 1 out. Jordani Valdespin back to the plate, .333 average. Here's the first pitch. And that one, strike 1. Lefty on lefty here, southpaw on southpaw. Hugh is staring at me for some reason. A little off-putting, to be honest with you. Rookie home run record in the American League. Broken bat, foul by Valdespin. So, watch a replay here. That thing's shattered, man. It went into a few pieces here. The American League home run record by a rookie for a month was 18 by the Detroit outfielder Rudy York. The National League record was broken in 2019 by Aristides Aquino from Cincinnati. He had 14 home runs. Remember? The first one? Yeah, man. I don't know. I just know he broke it. Here comes the 0-2. 2 on, 1 out for the Legends here in the bottom of the fourth. This pitch gets by the catcher, and the runners go. Hawkins will be safe. So both runners now safe after the pass ball. So now runners in scoring position, both runners. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Valdesman. Hawkins at third, Tejeda at second. Tarpley, pitch number 55 of the afternoon, or the evening, I should say, coming here. Here's the 1-2 to Giordani. Kicks and fires. Giordani hits a chopper over to first. Courtney fakes like he's going to home and holds up the first baseman, Travis, for just a second, and then Travis finally touches the bag for out number 2. Montreal Marshall stepping in now. Marshall stepping in, 251 batting average, 5 home runs, 11 doubles this year. Can you do it when there's runners in scoring position? Here goes a first pitch. Inside, ball 1. Montreal, one of my favorite players on this Legends team. His bat has really come on lately. He has had pressure situations where he has delivered. Good job, Steve Martin, the wild and crazy guy. Great job. Swing here, strike 1. Marshall fouling that one off. Happy birthday, Joanna. If I remember, it was Joanna's birthday a few days ago. Maybe they must not have said hello and happy birthday, but happy birthday. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss here, strike 2. Here's the 1-2 to Hawkins. 2 outs, 2 on. Tejeda at second. Hawkins at third. Marshall at the plate. And check swing. They call it a strike without the check swing being checked. And that'll end the inning. So the Legends leave 2 stranded, but they still have the lead 1-0. We're headed to the 5th. We'll be back with more Legends baseball right after this on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. Davidson Romero coming up for the second time tonight. He went down looking on strikes his first time. 262 batting average for him. Wes Albert there, good look at him on the mound tonight, pitching a great game thus far. And the first pitch to Romero fouled off for strike number 1. Who was the last team to have somebody throw a no-hitter? No balls, 1 strike. Well, the last team to get a no-hitter that never had one before their no-hitter just happened a few years ago. The last team in baseball to get a pitcher that threw a no-hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Romero. Albert fires the fastball in there, just misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Albert now getting ready to throw pitch number 49 on the night. It's a great number for a guy in the 5th inning here. And this one, a rocket to third. Marshall grabs it, fires to first, and that is out number 1. So Dustin Woodcock will come back to the plate. He singled his first time up. So the last team to get a no-hitter after going 50 years without one was the San Diego Padres when Joe Musgrove, who grew up in San Diego, no-hit the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field last year in the 3-0 Padres victory. And the first pitch here is strike 1 to Woodcock. You know what was interesting? Did you guys see what happened in that Yankees-Astros game the other day? Where the pitcher was messing with his little earpiece. He was trying to get the balls in strikes. This one, missing 1-1. He was trying to, in Major League Baseball now, the catchers use a little thing on their leg to tap, like Morse code, to send the pitch to their pitcher because of all the sign stealing. So the pitcher for the Yankees didn't understand what he was saying, and this one missing, 2 balls and 1 strike, and he actually stopped to take the thing out of his hat to listen to it, and the runner ran from third to steal home. And while he was doing that, and there's no rule on when a pitcher, so he threw him out. So the batter was thrown out at the plate, the Astros player, but it was really interesting. Swing and a miss here. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Woodcock. Woodcock singled last time up, and then he was thrown out stealing by Estrada, who made a fantastic throw down to second, and a really good play by Tillman Pugh, who waited for the runner Woodcock to come off the bag and then tagged him. And this pitch, the 2-2, just misses the outside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. But, yeah, it's really interesting. You got to look that up on YouTube and watch the replay because, there's nothing in Major League Baseball that will, address that type of situation. So they're going to have to come up with a new rule. Swing and a miss here, and Woodcock goes down swinging. And that's the second out of the inning. I want to thank all of you for joining us tonight for Lexington Legends Baseball as they host the Long Island Ducks. No, wild and crazy guy, Steve Martin. We don't give out prizes. These are just for fun. It's all for the love of the game. I wish we did. Who does WMST? Oh, okay. Steve Martin. WMST gives out prizes, so just a heads up there. 1 ball, no strikes here to Frias. Vladimir Frias. Frias, sorry. Rhymes with Prius. I'll remember it now. Vladimir Frias. And I do apologize to anyone who may have been hurt or upset that I didn't say his name correctly. It was not out of anger or spite because he's a Duck. This one, a grounder by Frias over to Tillman Pugh. He throws it to first, and that is out number 3 of the inning. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. The Legends lead here after 4.5, 1-0. We're at the halfway point, folks. We'll be back right after this with Legends Baseball on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. Bottom of the fifth here, and the Legends coming back up to the plate. Phillip Irvin will be the leadoff batter for the Legends here. He flew out to left field his first time up. Ready to face Stephen Tarpley again. Tarpley looks in. This is pitch number 61 for Tarpley as we begin the fifth. So through four, he's thrown 60 pitches. Now 61 pitches, 39 have been strikes, so still throwing the ball well, 67% strike rate. 3.48 ERA for Tarpley. Irvin, 0 for 1. This one misses upstairs, 1-1. Irvin, his last time up, took a ball all the way to the left field warning track, and I thought for sure it was out of here. Here's the 1-1. This one chopped foul to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Irvin. One ball, 2 strikes to Irvin. 242 average, 6 home runs, 30 RBIs. This one inside, fastball misses, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And check swing, and they say he went around. Strike 3. And that's out number 1. Rusbera Estrada coming back up. He grounded out to third his first time up. Hit a rocket shot to third. But a great defensive play by Davidson Romero. And got him going to the bag. First pitch here, strike 1. Estrada batting 200. He's only been to the plate 5 times. He's gotten 1 hit. He's grounded out once, struck out 3 times. Here's the 0-1. This one missing outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Swing and a miss here. Big swing by Estrada. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, everybody knows Nolan Ryan has the most no-hitters pitched, but do you know is there any pitcher that has ever thrown 2 no-hitters and thrown them back-to-back? Has anybody thrown 2 no-hitters in a row? Check swing here by Estrada. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the only person ever to throw back-to-back no-hitters was the Cincinnati Reds' Johnny Vandermeer. Johnny Vandermeer. And this one up the middle for a base hit, and Estrada gets on board. That's his 2nd hit as a Lexington Legend. And that'll put his average up over 300. Good to see that. And now Manuel Geraldo steps back up. He grounded out to third base as well last time up. Now, who was the last player to throw a no-hitter without it being a combination? Who was the last player to throw a hitter by themselves? It was this year. This one, Geraldo hits a chopper to short, 1 grab, throws it to second. They get 1, but that's all they're going to get as Geraldo makes it down to first. And the second baseman, Frias, not able to turn that double play because I think Geraldo's foot speed got him. So 1 on 2 outs. Boog Powell steps back up for his 2nd time to the plate. Southpaw on southpaw here. Powell hits this one a mile high in the sky. Second baseman calling everybody off, and he'll make the catch. And that'll end the inning. Frias makes the catch. We're headed to the bottom of the fifth. Legends 1, Ducks nothing. This is Lexington Legends Baseball on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. Welcome back to Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Everybody, I'm Steve Tressler. Thanks for joining us today. Whether you're a Legends fan or whether you're a Ducks fan, we appreciate you tuning in to watch some baseball live here from Wild Health Field. As we begin the bottom of the sixth here, Legends lead 1-0. And the first pitch here is taken for ball one. Last player to throw a no-hitter in this season by himself was Reed Detmer. The answer to our trivia question. This one chopped, a little bouncer to the pitcher. He picks it up, throws it to first, and there's out number one. Albert so far today has thrown a two-hit shutout. As we enter the sixth inning here, it's 5 1/3 innings pitched, 61 pitches, which is 12 pitches per inning right now. Now, of course, he'll throw several more here, but you're looking at 60 pitches through 5 innings. It's pretty good. You want your pitch count, ideally, the perfect pitch count is 15 to 18 pitches per inning, and he's right there. Here's Watley, the shortstop, swinging a miss on the first pitch. 81-mile-an-hour, like slider there. This one, check swing fouled. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 to the shortstop, Kevin Wadley, batting .222 on the season. Albert kicks and fires this one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. This one chopped over the pitcher's head. Shortstop rushes it, makes a throw. It misses Tejeda. As it was thrown a little low, it looked like. Tejeda just kind of moved his feet out of the way there. As Geraldo's throw was low on the ground. We'll try to get a replay on that. So officially, Wiley will reach on an error. 1 on, 1 out. Runner goes, no throw there. And Watley calls timeout. Mazzilli at the plate, the leadoff hitter, 226 average, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs for L.J. Mazzilli, as you get a good look at him there. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 on, 1 out. And this one in there, strike 1, 1-1. Albert pitching a fantastic game here so far. There's Wadley, Kevin Wadley. This one low in the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. Big lead at second there for Wadley. And this one missing. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's a Seinfeld trivia question for you folks. What was the name of the dentist played by Bryan Cranston in Seinfeld? 3 balls, 1 strike. And this one hits a corner, 3-2. Mazzilli doesn't like that one. What was the name of the dentist played by Bryan Cranston in Seinfeld? Whoever's at second base would give you a clue. It was Tim Watley. Tim Watley was the dentist. This one, a rocket to short, grabbed, fired to first. What a play. What a play by the shortstop, Manuel Geraldo. And if you look at the replay here, watch this play. Geraldo makes the grab, fires it from a quarter mile away, and Tejeda makes a catch for out number 2. That was outstanding defensive work by the legend shortstop. 1 on, 2 outs. Watley gets to third base on the play. And with 2 down, Joe DiCarlo comes up. He has struck out both times at the plate today. Once looking, once swinging. And the first pitch to DiCarlo outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The changeup got him looking. The 81-mile-an-hour pitch there. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. And he got him again on the same pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is as close as the Ducks have been to scoring all night. Runner at third, 2 outs, and a 1-2 count on DiCarlo. Joe DiCarlo. Here's the 1-2. Oh, just missed. Boy, it looked like he was about to pull the string there, folks. And I think the home plate umpire started to, and for some reason thought better of it. May have been a little low. 2-2 count here. Here's the 2-2. This one chopped right back to Albert. He catches it, fires to first, and that ends the inning. Legends coming up bottom of the 6th, 1-0. This is Lexington Legends Baseball on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel as you get the replay. And that'll do it. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Tillman Pugh coming up to the plate. Stephen Tarpley still on the mound. Tarpley 72 pitches so far through 5. There's pitch number 73 outside, ball 1. 47 of those 73 pitches have been strikes. Tillman Pugh singled his first time up and grounded out to short. 266 average and 2-0. This one misses outside the fastball. 8 home runs this year for Tillman. 33 RBIs. Tillman's also got 6 stolen bases on the year. Only been caught once. This one low inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Tarpley with a 3.42 ERA, pitching a great game of his own, quite honestly. I mean, you know, I was saying Albert, no runs, 2 hits right here through 6, and Tarpley, 1 run, 4 hits. Both pitchers throwing the ball well. This one, fastball in there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now. That one was 89 miles an hour. Here comes a 3-1 to Tillman Pugh. He kicks and fires, and Pugh hits this one hard, but it's going to sail foul over the Mattress Overstock warehouse roof there. And now the count's full 3-2. Here's the 3-2, the payoff. Pugh hits this one up in the air to second base, going back, and making the catch there is the second baseman, and that's out number 1. One out, and the big man in there, Courtney Hawkins. Hawkins rips this one to short. Tough to handle. He races down the line. He's going to get there in time. Courtney Hawkins rips the ball to the shortstop, Kevin Wadley. He's unable to handle the fire there, and Hawkins runs past first, and he gets on base. We'll look at that replay again if we can and show you the big man who gets down the line, almost falls. But he got there. Good to see the big man get down there and get on base. So Courtney singles on. Isaiah Tejeda comes up now. 1 on, 1 out for Tejeda. And the first pitch to him is a strike. Tarpley, 6 strikeouts on the evening so far. 5 strikeouts so far for Albert. Here's the 0-1 to Tejeda. That one looks like it was a curve. Went a little bit low. 1-1. Really want to thank all of you for joining us tonight for the broadcast. Lexington Legends baseball. The second half is underway now. Legends are 1-1 thus far in the second half. They need a big second half here to make the playoffs. Here's the 1-1. Just outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Love to see them make the playoffs and win their 4th championship. Speaking of which, tomorrow night, the Lexington Legends, before game time, will actually get their rings from last year's championship. So anybody who was on the team last year will be presented during a ceremony with their championship ring from the 2021 season. This one, rocket over to third base. He's not going to handle it, and the runners advance. Hawkins to second, and Tejeda on base. And you got to think officially that's going to be a hit because that was a rocket to Davidson Romero. 2 on, 1 out for the Legends here in the bottom of the 6th, and Jordani Valdespie comes up to the plate. Two on, 1 out, lefty on lefty. And the first pitch misses the mark outside, ball 1. Legends threatening to score again here in the bottom of the 6th, 2 on, 1 out. Hawkins at second. Tejeda at first. This pitch in there for a strike, 1-1 now to Valdespie. Jordani Valdespie gets back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a look at 26, Courtney Hawkins, making sure nobody's creeping up behind him there. Kevin Watley fakes like he's going to the shortstop. And this pitch low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Jordani 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out, then grounded out to first his last time up. Here's the 2-1. Away. 3 balls, 1 strike. So now you're going to have to give them something to hit here, folks. Jordani has got a great bat. When he connects, it's going to go a ways. He's got some power. He's going to have to throw him something to hit here on a 3-1. Is he going to try a Fulham, or is he going to try to let his defense do it? Broken bat, chopper, could be a double play. And they do get it, and boy, that was awful close at first. But the Ducks get out of the threat. First base coach walking over wants to see the official on that one. Oh, I don't know, folks. In either case, it doesn't matter. I'm not the one calling balls and strikes and outs. We're headed to the 7th, folks. Legends still lead 1-0. We'll be back with Legends Baseball right after this. Welcome back to Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. New pitcher on the mound for the Legends. Winston Lavendier comes in, as you get to look at him there, the new dad. Congratulations to him and his bride as they welcome their beautiful baby boy to the world this year. Maybe last year, but close enough. Swing and a miss here, strike one. As Lavendier faces number 33 there. That's Alejandro Diaza, who has singled to left, and then he grounded out to short his last time up. Lefty on lefty here. This one fouled out of play, and quickly the count's 0-2 on Diaza. No balls, 2 strikes. This one outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. To answer the question, no, that was not officially a hit for Hawkins. He reached on error. Last inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. And the check swing. Did he go around? Home plate umpire says yes, he did, and that's a strikeout, folks. So Winston Lavendier comes into the game, gets his first out on strikes to De Aza. And now Sam Travis comes back up to the plate, the first baseman, number 26. Travis, one of those players for the Ducks that's got light tower power. This one inside, ball 1 from Lavendier. It's an overcast night, 78 degrees here in Lexington, Kentucky. A lot of rain today, and the rain now is gone away, but the overcast has stayed here. And this one missing, 2 balls, no strikes. Count goes 3-0. This one's upstairs. On the season, Lavendier struck out 37. He's only walked 17. He's got two and a little bit over. It's a 1 strikeout walk ratio. And this one in there, he takes all the way, but that's a strike call, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Sam Travis. This one low, ball 4, so Travis gets aboard. So after striking out De Aza, he walks Travis. And now Davidson Romero comes back up for his 3rd trip. This one popped up into the air, sailing into right field, and Phillip Ervin comes in and makes a grab, calls off Tillman Pugh. You got to think these players are really excited to be playing in 76-degree weather tonight because they must have played 20 straight games in high heat in the 90s, upper 80s, mid-90s even. We had 1 or 2 games where it was 98 degrees. Oh, I know I'm excited. I mean, with our air conditioning not working, anytime the heat's under 80, it feels great up here. And that breeze makes all the difference in the world. 2 outs, 1 on. Dustin Woodcock at the plate, the right fielder. First pitch to Woodcock misses, ball 1. A lot of fans kept trickling in as the game went on, and a lot of them down the right field side and the upper bleachers there. This one outside, but hits the corner, 1-1's count. Can't thank all our viewers enough on YouTube Live who are watching the game today on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. We really appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting Atlantic League professional baseball. This pitch from Lavendier in there for a strike as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Dustin Woodcock. But we appreciate that, and on behalf of the Long Island Ducks and the Lexington Legends, we say thank you. The Ducks yesterday were shut out 1-0 by Staten Island, and they're experiencing the same thing now here in Lexington, at least through 6 innings. That pitch missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lavendier is surprised. Two count. Here's the 2-2. This one popped up into the air. Geraldo going back, and Hawkins calls him off and makes a grab, and that'll end the top of the 7th. Legends go into the dugout here in the 7th inning stretch with a 1-0 lead. Going to hang on to it and go 2-1 in the second half. We're about to find out, folks. We'll be back, bottom of the 7th, right after this. Won't you join us? That's a great look at the sunset there here in Lexington, Kentucky, as we begin the bottom of the 7th. Montrell Marshall will lead things off. Legends leading 1-0. 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error. Ducks, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Tarpley stays in the game. And this pitch outside to Marshall. 2 balls, no strikes. Tarpley, 88 pitches so far tonight, 6 strikeouts. And there was pitch number 90. 55 strikes, 90 pitches tonight for Tarpley. He's pitched a fantastic game. No runs, or 1 run, 4 hits. Here's the 2-1 to Montrell. And this one over to the plate for strike 2, 91-mile-an-hour fastball from Tarpley. So nothing, his speed is as good as it's been all night there. That was as fast as he's thrown all night. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed by Montrell Marshall. And that's the 7th strikeout of the night now for Tarpley. Phillip Irvin comes back up to the plate now. .241 average, 6 home runs, 30 RBIs. And he hits the first pitch he sees, and it goes foul. .761 OPS for Irvin. Very strong. The Legends scored 1 run in the bottom of the first inning, and that has been it for the scoring for the day. It has been a pitcher's duel since then. 0-1. And Irvin hits this one into left field for a base hit, and the Legends have got a runner aboard here in the bottom of the 7th. Rusbera Estrada comes up. .333 average on the season. And now the catcher, Austin Rye, walking out to the mound, wants to talk to Tarpley. Estrada, last time up, did single to center. Tarpley, 95 pitches on the night, 60 strikes. It looks like the pitching coach, Mark Weidemeyer, talks to him, wants to settle him down. Their hitting coach is a familiar name to baseball fans, especially in the Twin Cities. Lou Ford played for Minnesota for 5 seasons, better part of 5.5 seasons, before he was traded to Baltimore in his career. Estrada steps in, lefty on righty here. 1 on, 1 out for the Legends. Bottom of the 7th here in Lexington at Wild Health Field. Tarpley out of the stretch, checks his runner at first. Now kicks and fires. Runner goes, and he's in there. Stolen base number 7 on the year for Phillip Irvin. Good throw by the catcher. Just a little low, and not able to hold on to that down there was Frias. So now, runner at second base. Legends threatening to score here with 1 out. And I said stolen base number 7 for Irvin, and that's incorrect. That was stolen base number 19 for Irvin. I think I was thinking of Tillman Pugh. Irvin has actually stolen 19 bases and has only been caught twice. So my apology, Mr. Irvin. 0-2 count now to Estrada. Irvin at second, 1 out here, bottom of the 7th. Legends leading 1-0 since this game began in the first. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss here, and that's out number 2. And Estrada goes down swinging. Here's Manuel Geraldo. He reached on a fielder's choice last time up. 1 on, 2 outs for the Legends. Runner at second, as you see there, Phillip Irvin. And the first pitch in there, curveball. And that's strike 1 to Geraldo. You know, I told you that when this game started, Tarpley threw a lot of curveballs, threw a lot of sliders. Not many fastballs, not many changeups. Only about 20% of his pitches will be fastballs and changeups. Here's the 0-1. He kicks and fires. Irvin goes, and it's fouled off. Looked like a hit and run was in place there. No balls, 2 strikes now. Uh, 0-2, 2 outs now. Here's the 0-2. Irvin, another lead off there at second. He went on that last pitch. Will he go again? Tarpley kicks, fires. And they're going to say strike 3 there. And that'll end the inning. Legends leave 1 stranded. We're heading to the 8th. The Legends lead here 1-0. We'll be back with more Legends baseball right after this. Vladimir Frias comes up to the plate here to lead the 8th inning off. He has popped out to left field and grounded out to second today. He steps in against the new pitcher for the Legends, Daniel Gibson. Gibson, through 24 innings, has struck out 29, walked 11. And this one is a rocket to left field. It bangs off the wall, and is it foul? Foul ball. Boy, they caught a break there as Frias gave that ball a ride to deep left field. It would have been extra bases. But as it stands, it's just a really, really long strike. That was a loud strike, yeah, it was. It was a loud, violent, long strike one. Legends so far tonight, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. Ducks, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. 0-1 to Frias coming up. Gibson, lefty from the stretch, kicks and fires. And that's going to be inside and low, 1-1. Thank you to all you viewers tonight watching the game and tuning in to Legends Baseball. We really appreciate it. Whether you're a Ducks fan or a Legends fan, it doesn't matter. You're supporting Atlantic League professional baseball, and we appreciate that. Here's the 1-1, Gibson looks in. And kicks and fires. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in the second half, the Ducks are 0-2 to begin the second half. Now, the first half of the season, the Ducks finished second place behind South Maryland Blue Crabs, who won the division in the North. They were 48-18. Long Island Ducks finished 36-30, so they were over 500 by 6 games to finish the first half. Now, as the second half begins, the Legends finished 5th in their division at 23-43. And as the second half has started, the Legends are tied for second with the Genomes with a 1-1 record. And the Ducks are 0-2 with the York Revolution. And the 3-1 is going to be high, so the first batter will get on base with a walk from Daniel Gibson. That's only the 12th walk all season from Gibson in 24 innings. And Austin Rye will come to the plate. Rye has grounded out to short, and then he grounded out to the pitcher. 1 on, nobody out. Beautiful night for baseball. This one inside. 89-mile-an-hour pitch from Gibson, ball 1. Austin Rye, the catcher, batting .209 on the season, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs. The sun just starting to set here in Lexington, Kentucky, central Kentucky. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on. He fires. That one misses as well. I'm surprised. That looked pretty good. 2 balls, no strikes. 90-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 on, nobody out. Ducks were shut out by Staten Island before they came here to Lexington tonight. They were beaten 1-0. They're losing 1-0 here. But with Gibson throwing these pitches outside of the zone, looks like they're in business because they may have 2 runners on. I hope that's not the case. Nobody's going to be more frustrated than Gibson, I'm sure. And that's not a knock on Gibson. I just know he's going to be frustrated if he does walk a guy on here again. And this one fired in there for a strike, 89 miles an hour. So now they count 3-1. If you haven't subscribed to the Lexington Legends YouTube channel, be sure to do that. It'll alert you. Click the notification button. It'll alert you when all the games are coming on live. There's a 3-1 in there for strike 2, another fastball, 89 miles an hour. Full count now. He was way behind at 3-0, but he's fought his way back to 3-2. Can he get him right here? Payoff pitch, rocketed to left field. Courtney Hawkins right there makes a catch, loses his footing as he was getting ready to throw it back to first base. I kind of lost what I was about to say there. So now 2 outs. One on, 1 out, excuse me. I said 2. And stepping in here is Whatley. 1 on, 1 out, Whatley swings on the first pitch, strike 1. I will, Ashley. I will. I'm trying. Through 24 2/3 innings, now 25 full innings, Gibson has a almost 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, which is outstanding. And the 0-1 inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. At any level, a 3-1 strikeout walk ratio is fantastic. 2-1 is good. 3-1 is outstanding. Anything above that is even better. Here's the 1-1. Checks his runner, now fires. A little half swing. Drops right into right field for a base hit. Irvin charges at runner at third. Makes the turn for home. Is not going to do it. So Frias will go back to third. But the Ducks are in business now with runners at second and third and one out here in the 8th inning. So Watley gets 2 bags out of that little check swing. And now the top of the order is up with L.J. Mazzilli. He's grounded out to short twice tonight and struck out looking once. Ducks in business. Runners at second and third, one out. Top of the 8th. This one fouled off, strike one. Lexington has led since the game started. They got 1 run in the first. Tillman Pugh, this pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tillman Pugh singled, brought in Boog Powell, who had doubled to lead off the game. Since then, nobody has scored. Not the Legends, not the Ducks. Daniel Gibson, a Florida Gator, played his college ball there, drafted in 2013 by the Arizona Diamondbacks. This one fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mazzilli, 224 average, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs. Gibson, the 210th overall pick in 2013, went in the 7th round to the Diamondbacks. He's got a 1-2 count on Mazzilli here, the leadoff hitter. Mazzilli hits this one down third base line, foul, and by inches, folks. I mean, just foul. Count will stay 1-2. Can he get out of the inning here? The lefty, 6'3", 215 pounds, 30 years old. Runners at second and third for the Ducks. Here's the 1-2. Mazzilli readies. Gibson readies. Looks at his runner. Kicks, fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 swinging. And there's out number 2. So Daniel Gibson gets a strikeout on the leadoff hitter. And now faces Joe DiCarlo, the designated hitter. DiCarlo tonight has struck out twice and grounded out to the pitcher. A .293 hitter on the season, a home run and 24 RBIs. And this first pitch to him, strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Legends clinging to a 1-0 lead. But the Ducks have runners at second and third. The 0-1 hits a corner, strike 2. Joe DiCarlo did not like that. He steps out of the box, adjusts his gloves, lets out a sigh. Here's the 0-2. Gibson readies. He kicks and fires. And this ball popped up to right field. Irvin running over. Is he going to make the catch? The inning's over. The Legends get out of trouble with 2 on and nobody out. Gibson gets them out of the jam. They're headed to the bottom of the 8th with a 1-0 lead. This is Lexington Legends baseball. We'll be right back right after this. Ashley, you called it. Nice job. Welcome back to Wild Hill Field in Lexington, Kentucky. The Legends coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 8th, facing Ryan Meisinger, the former Major League pitcher for the Orioles, Cardinals, and the Chicago Cubs on the mound. He kicks and fires, and this one just missing, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Boog Powell steps in. Powell scored the only run of the game in the first inning. He doubled and was knocked in by Tillman Pugh, the next batter, and after that, nobody has scored since. 1-0. There he fires that one in there, 1-1. There's the 1-1. Swing and a miss here. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Meisinger, I'm not sure which it is there. I don't have a pronunciation guide in front of me, but I do apologize. 6'4", 235-pounder. .92-mile-an-hour fastball that time. This time last year, he was playing for the Chicago Cubs, the 27-year-old, now 28. Kicks and fires the 1-2. Powell fouls this one off as well. 2020, he's with St. Louis. One ball, 2 strikes to Boog Powell. And Powell chops this one foul. So 3 straight fouls now from Powell off of the new Ducks pitcher, Meisinger. And now Meisinger kicks and fires the 1-2 once again, and this one fouled off as well. So 4 straight fouls after starting 1-0. Boog Powell got a called strike, made it 1-1. Then he swung and missed for strike 2. Since then, he's fouled off 4 straight pitches for strikes. Tillman Pugh on deck. Courtney Hawkins in the hole here. Bottom of the 8th in Lexington. Legends 1, Ducks nothing. Here's the 1-2, and he hits it a mile in the sky. Is it going to stay playable in foul territory? First baseman makes the call and the catch. So Sam Travis calls everybody off and makes the catch, and Powell goes down for out number 1. And now Tillman Pugh comes back up to the plate. A .264 batter, 8 home runs and 33 RBIs. He's got the only RBI of the game tonight. Home plate umpires Chris Wood down there, and Greg Losh is over at first. Lyle Travis at third base. No relation to Sam Travis, the first baseman for the Ducks. Strike 1, 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Here's the 0-1. And Meisinger fires in another fastball, hits the corner, 0-2. He looks in, shakes off one signal. Looks like he saw a changeup. Let's see if he throws that. And this one in the dirt. 85 miles an hour. 1-2 now to Tillman Pugh, the second baseman for the Legends. Nice crowd here enjoying the 70-degree weather in the middle of July. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And strike 3. Powell goes down swinging for the first time tonight. And there's 2 outs, and Courtney Hawkins will come up. Now there's good news for the Ducks, and there's bad news. The good news is you've got 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. The bad news, Courtney Hawkins is due. And usually when I say Courtney Hawkins is due, he comes through. So Ryan Meisinger readies himself against the number 1 home run hitter in the Atlantic League, Courtney Hawkins. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. First pitch. Check swing there. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. And that's strike 1. Courtney is wondering, is he going to throw that fastball again? If he does, I'm going to take it for a ride. Here we go, 0-1. Swing and a miss here. Got him on a changeup. No balls, 2 strikes to Hawkins. 308 batting average, 25 home runs, 65 RBIs, 1,000 OPS. And he swings and misses out of his shoes there, and that's strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down, and we're headed to the 9th. Legends 1, Ducks still nothing, but we're going to the 9th. Welcome back to Wild Hill Field in Lexington, Kentucky, as we begin the top of the ninth inning here. Legends clinging to a 1-0 lead over the Long Island Ducks. This is the first of a 3-game series. Lexington ahead as we start the top of the ninth inning. First batter coming to the plate will be Alejandro Deaza. He'll face Austin Adams, the new pitcher on the mound for the Legends. And the first pitch from Adams, 92-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. Austin Adams played for the Minnesota Twins. This one hit hard up the middle to center field. Boog Powell slides left and makes the catch for out number one. So 1 down, 2 to go for the Legends W here tonight. And now the first baseman coming back to the plate, Sam Travis. He walked his last time up. Travis also flied out to center field and grounded out to third. A 309 batter. If anybody's going to get on here, it'll probably be Travis. He's the cleanup batter for the Ducks. 309 batting average, 8 home runs, 54 RBIs. And the first pitch to him is a fastball for strike one as well. Austin Adams did play in the majors. Made his major league debut back in 2014. This one outside. Looks like that might have been a slider. 83 miles an hour from Adams. 1 ball, 1 strike. Made his major league debut with the Cleveland Indians back in 2014. It was actually almost 7 years to the day. 7 years ago on July 12th was his major league debut with the Cleveland Indians. And this one hit into right field for a base hit, so the Ducks have the tying run aboard as Sam Travis gets on base. And like I said, if anybody's going to get on base, it's going to be him. Now can he get the next 2 guys out and give Lexington the W and a 2-1 record here as the second half begins. Every pitch counts. Every game counts. 3 years with the Cleveland Indians. 2019, he split his time between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Something's going on over there at the – I'm not sure if that's behind their dugout or what, but everybody stopped to look over there. I'm not sure if something was thrown or – oh, they didn't have a first base coach. That's what it is. So there's Sam Travis at first base, and there was no first base coach, and he was taking off his equipment. He had nobody to hand it to because the Ducks didn't have anybody at first base. So he handed his equipment to the Legends dugout, and they give it to the first base coach who makes it over there. And the first pitch to Romero in there for strike one. Dustin Woodcock on deck. Davidson Romero at the plate. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss here. Big cut on that changeup, 83 mile an hour, and it's strike two. That might have been a slider as well. Actually, not a changeup. 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. This one hit foul. Not enough room to make the plays. That's going to go to the stands. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a souvenir for that guy. Can't thank everybody enough for joining our broadcast tonight, whether you're a Ducks fan or a Legends fan. Thanks for tuning in. And tomorrow, same time, same place, 6:35, first pitch for Game 2 of this Titanic struggle. Official attendance, 1,441 show up to see the Titanic struggle between the Ducks and Legends tonight. That one just misses. Boy, I tell you what, the whole crowd let out a collective sigh. They thought that was in there for a strike, but it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this one in there, just missing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two, Romero. Here comes the payoff pitch. And inside. And it got him. Strike 3 called. Romero thought it was too close. But that home plate umpire says, no, sir. That's strike 3. Chris Wood rings him up. And that's out number 2. Two outs, 1 on. And Dustin Woodcock represents the winning run. Travis at first, the tying run for the Ducks, but can they make it happen? They got a tough task as Dustin Woodcock now has to face Austin Adams. Pinch runner comes out for the Ducks at first. That's Johnny Turbo. I kid you not. Johnny Turbo is his name. Turbo takes off, headed for second, and he's in there. The throw gets down there, but Turbo was there way ahead. One ball, no strikes. Legends fighting for a W against the team that finished second in the North Division in the first half. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. This game has got a playoff feel, especially here at the ballpark. Every pitch is either a sigh from the crowd collective or a cheer from the crowd that's also collective. One ball, 1 strike. Dustin Woodcock at the plate. He struck out once tonight already. Here's the 1-1. Turbo at second. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now the Ducks are down to their final quack. I meant strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Now, Dustin Woodcock steps out as the fans start cheering and clapping. He decides he's had enough of that, steps out to quiet him down. Johnny Turbo, number 14 at second for the Ducks. Manuel Geraldo behind him, number 18. The 1-2 pitch to Woodcock, fires. Oh, just missing, and I mean just missing by the hair of his chinny chin. I thought he got the corner, folks. I thought that was it. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Legends 1, Ducks nothing. This could be the final strike, the final pitch of the game. Adams checks the runner, kicks, fires, and it's fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Legends trying to win the second half and make it to the playoffs. The 3-time champions back to back to back. Adams looks at the runner, now fires. This one hit deep right field. Going back, Irvin. It's out of here. And the Ducks take a 2-1 lead. Oh, my goodness. And Dustin Woodcock hits his 6th home run of the season. And the Ducks paddle their way to a 2-1 lead here in the top of the ninth. And that hit the roof of the Pepsi party deck. And Dustin Woodcock says, "Put this on my bill." It took him 9 innings. But they take a 2-1 lead. First pitch outside, ball 1. Vladimir Frias chops this one over to second base. Pugh grabs it, fires to first, and that's the inning. But the Ducks did what they needed to do, and that's take the lead here in the ninth. Can the Legends pull this out? We're going to find out, folks. Stay with us. This is Lexington Legends baseball right here on the Lexington Legends YouTube channel. Welcome back to Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. Isaiah Tejeda comes up to the plate. He will be the leadoff hitter, the number 4 man in the lineup, to face Lynn Kaiway in the bottom of the ninth. The Legends trailing 2-1 here to the Ducks. And the first pitch outside to Tejeda, ball 1. Can the Legends tie this thing up and go to extra? Can they win it? Here's the 1-0 from Kaiway. That one just misses upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Lin Kaiway, good look at him there from Taiwan. I should say Lin Kaiway. It's Kaiway Lin. I apologize. Had it backwards on my sheet here. Lin from Taiwan. 2 balls, no strikes. The right-hander. And this one outside. 3 balls, no strikes. So Tejeda with a 3-0 count here. And it would be huge to get the leadoff runner in the bottom of the 9th on board. That would put the tying run on base. The Legends have led all night until the 9th inning, and the Ducks, on a 2-run home run by Dustin Woodcock, tie the game up. Here's the 3-0. And this one over the plate for strike 1. 93-mile-an-hour fastball from Lynn. Kaiway Lynn comes into the game to replace Johnny Turbo, the pinch runner. Here's the 3-1. Tejeda readies. And he rips this one into left field for a base hit. And the Legends get the leadoff runner on, the tying run at first base. The winning run is coming to the plate. And now Jordani Valdespie comes up. That was the second single of the night for Tejeda. Jordani looking for his first hit of the night. And the big left-hander steps in. One on, nobody out. First pitch by Lynn down the middle, 92 miles an hour, strike 1. Folks, I hope you're ready for a walk-off win here at Wild Health Field. The Legends are going to try and pull it off. Here's the 0-1. And this one hit up the middle, center field, and it drops in for a base hit. Tejeda to second. Valdespin to first. And there are 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th for your Legends. And now Montrell Marshall comes up, and you talk about a guy who's due. He is due, and it is his time. Come on, Montrell. Let's see what you got. Kaiway Lynn on the mound for the Ducks. So they're going to replace Tejeda at second with TK Kuntz as a pinch runner. Montrell Marshall facing Lynn. In the dirt. It gets away from him. Kuntz runs to third, and he's in there sliding at third base. The tying run at third, the winning run at second base. One and 0 to Marshall. Nobody out. Bottom of the 9th. Wild Health Field, Lexington, Kentucky. Montrell now ready. Lynn looks in. That's a look at Jordani Valdespin at second base. Kuntz at third. Here's the 1-0. Low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. This will be the 10th pitch from Lynn tonight. Swing and a miss by Marshall, 2-1. 10 pitches, 5 strikes. Two balls, 1 strike. Montrell takes a deep breath. Inside, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to Double Deuce. Nobody out. Runners at second and third for the Legends. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lynn looks in, kicks, fires. A chopper down the third base side goes foul. And now the count is full to Marshall. Full count to Montrell Marshall. He's over at the dugout, getting a little bit of stuff to put on his hands there. He broke his bat on the last swing there. So he goes over, gets a new bat. Full count, runners at second and third. TK Kuntz at third, the speedster. At second base, Jordani Valdispin. Deuce. Montrell Marshall, the third baseman. Full count. Lynn out of the stretch. Full count. Here comes the payoff. Swung on. And strike 3. 1 out. And now Phillip Irvin, who singled to left his last time up, comes up to face Lynn. Estrada on deck. 2 on, 1 out. Irvin has been intentionally walked. They want to pitch to Estrada. Estrada singled to center his second time up tonight. Bases loaded now. 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. I got a weird feeling he's going to walk in the tying run, Hugh Davis. That's a lot of pressure to walk somebody intentionally and load the bases and try to get the next guy out. And if he doesn't walk him, he's going to leave something for Estrada to hit. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. But he may get the 4 pitches they didn't throw. 2-0. Now the pressure is on Lynn to throw a strike here with a 2-ball and no strike count on Estrada, and Estrada knows it. Here's the 2-0, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. Estrada hits it high into the air, foul, and that is strike 1. And I bet Estrada would love to have that pitch back. Not a single fan has left this game. Legends with the tying run on third. The winning run at second. Irvin at first. Estrada at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to Estrada. Lynn looking in. Fires. Check swing. And they say he went around. Ooh, I don't know about that. That didn't look like a swing to me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Manuel Geraldo on deck. That is not the guy you wanted to play with bases loaded. A lot of experience for Manuel Geraldo as well in these situations. But here's the 2-2. Estrada has a chance to walk it off right here on this pitch. And he chops it straight to second base. The shortstop, 1 out. Did they get the double? They got the 6-4-3 double play, and the game is over. Ducks win it improbably after trailing the entire game. They stole the game here, and they win 2-1. Well, folks, we really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Lexington led through 8 innings and lost it in the 9th on a 2-run home run by Dustin Woodcock with Sam Travis aboard to win the game. But don't worry, we've got a game tomorrow. The Legends are 1-2 in the new half of the season. The Ducks get their first win of the second half. They are 1-2, so you can bet both teams are going to fight it out tomorrow. We hope you'll join us. Same time, 6:35 tomorrow, first pitch. A great game pitched by Wes Albert tonight, but Stephen Tarpley for the Ducks, he pitched a great game as well. So glad you all joined us. Hey, I want to thank our DJ down there, Mr. Fagley. Our public address announcer was Bill Sally. Our official stringer was Dave Kaplan. Our official scorer, Hugh Davis. Technical director tonight was Adam Marson. Replay director, Adam Marson. Cheyenne Wadka on the home plate camera. I'm Steve Tressler. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Legends lose tonight 2-1, but they'll be back tomorrow to get the win. Won't you join us? Good night, everybody, and go Legends.